Alright, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate that a lot. And we're just about to get this thing ready to rock and ready to roll. I think we're going to be racing the Chevelle today in the 12.0 lobby, which is a really cool place to be. I love me some Chevelles, guys and gals. The Chevelle is super awesome, so if you got one of those, it's definitely a deal that is worth leveling up. The Chevelle is a beast. Giant beast. Alright. Hope you guys are ready, because we're going to get to the live stream. And yeah, let's go do some live streaming. I see we got Cobra. What's up, Cobra? How you doing today? Brian, what's up, man? Metcalf, how's it going? Ralph, what's up, buddy? We got Goku Vegeta. Good to hear from you as always. We got Melon in the house. We got William D. Alright, thanks for coming on, everybody. Yeah, let's see what this thing runs. This thing should be in the 12.0 lobby today. So let's find out. Live racing. So just pay really close attention to the times my car runs. It should be right about 12.0. Alright, so I got a bunch of bots, so this is an empty lobby right now. It's kind of weird, but the live racing lobbies have been somewhat dead lately, and I don't know why. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not, but lots of dead live racing lobbies. So let's see what the bot runs, and that should give us a good idea of what lobby this car is currently in. Cobra, I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you. Glad you're doing good. So he ran 13.2. That means we're probably in the 12.2 lobby. We are probably in the 12.2 lobby. Possibly 12.0, but quite possibly 12.2. Alright, so we're not really sure where all the real players are, so... Oh, there's somebody, that guy JT. JT has challenged me. He's in a really nice car. That's a good live racer right there. 3, 2, 1, go. So hopefully this car can hit the 12.0 that I've set it to. Nice, that was a really good race. That was a really good race right there. Alright, so I ran 11.9s and he ran 12.0s. So yeah, good race, my friend. Let's see if he challenges me back. This must not be one of you guys, because he's not challenging me back. Cobra says the Zonda is fast. Yeah, those have really good live racing setups. And you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to start the wild card in my crew, so hold on a second. Give me a second, I need to start the wild card up. We'll get to that in just a second. Let me get this wild card going. Shouldn't take too long. I don't think. Trying to log in on my phone really quick to start the wild card because I'm a little late on it. Alright, synchronizing profile. What a pain in the buttocks. I don't know about you guys, but synchronizing profile is a pain. Giant pain! Hey, we got Stacks in the house. What's up, Stacks? We got Wimpoo. What's up, Wimpoo? Nice to see you guys. And I don't know why this game's taken 34 years to load. Oh my gosh, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. Alright, hold on. The game's angry. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's mad at me or something today. My eyeballs itches. Hold on. Let me go to my crew. Let me start that wild card up. There we go. Start. Let me go over to the line app. And tell them 70 activated. Bam. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Might as well, you know what? Might as well get gas while I'm on this screen. We'll fill her on up. So there's not a lot of real players in here today. There's a lot of bots. So did you guys get the latest update? I know I got one recently, so that might have something to do with it. All right, I see somebody I recognize here. That's Dogfather, right? I think that's the Dogfather. All right, let's go do it to it. Let's do race. Three, 2, 1, go. All right. Who's gonna win? This should be a really good race right here. Oh man, this is gonna be a close one. Wow. That was super close. Good race, my friend. I barely got that one, but that was crazy, crazy close. Brian says something about a very rude name. Oh, the one on the screen? Man, this is a beautiful car. Imagine having one of those cars in real life. That would be amazing to have one of these. I want one very, very bad. Like, I love old, you know, 50s and 60s cars. Those are my favorites. They're just amazing cars. Brian says, I'm so delicate. Yeah, you know, you just kind of got to be like, sometimes you just have to be like, well, you know, people do what they're going to do. It is what it is. I mean, I can imagine, I probably know what MF stands for, but I guess that could stand for a lot of different things. It could be a bunch of different stuff if you really think about it. That's how I'm looking at it. It could be anything. Dogfather said he disconnected. He says it stands what you think it does, so it means macaroni fajitas. All right, well, macaroni fajitas, guys. You know, some people like macaroni fajitas. Some people don't. I mean, I've never had one. Dogfather says, my game has been acting up. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. I think a lot of people have been having some game issues lately. Alright, so now Brian's typing bad language into the chat. Sometimes there's kids here, so I'd prefer if you all could kind of keep the bad language on the down low. A little bit of abbreviation's one thing, but yeah, please don't type any like full curse words into the chat there. The little nightbot's supposed to catch that. If like somebody says a curse word, the nightbot's supposed to stop it, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Darn you, Nightbot! Nightbot is a pain in my butt. Nightbot's pretty cool, but yeah, it doesn't always do what you want it to do. Most of the time it does, but not always. But yeah, Nightbot, I do like the Nightbot. I mean, it's a nice little tool for the most part. Not perfect, but very nice. Bam. Yeah, that's one of the reasons you don't really hear me curse too much or anything, because I know sometimes kids watch these things. Hey Nevo, how's it going? I like to keep it family friendly. Plus sometimes YouTube, I hear sometimes YouTube gets a little bit weird when people curse in the chat or in the videos. Eddie, what's going on, man? CSR2, what's up, what's up? Wait, CSR2, you saw what? On Bioface? Oh, you're seeing a 10.0 on the 1990 M3. I don't remember what that thing runs. The little M3 is a cool car. I do like it. Not one of my favorite cars in the game, but I do like it. It seems like a nice car overall. I like the way it looks though, but I'm not really a BMW guy in real life. I do like the M series, like the M5 and M3 type of series on the BMWs, but I've never been a huge BMW guy. BMWs are nice, but they're not really my style. I was really close to buying a used M3 once, but I bought something else. Well, actually, I decided to lease a new car instead. And I probably would have been better off just buying the M3. The car I leased was not that good. Instead, I leased a Chevy Cruze, and it was a terrible car. Never buy a Chevy Cruze. Mine was a stick shift, and the amount of problems I had with it, like, I would simply push the clutch in, and as soon as I would push the clutch in, the whole car would start shaking and stuff like that. Like, it did some weird stuff. Now, at first, it was only doing it in the wintertime when it was really cold, and then eventually it started doing it all the time. I mean, I don't know why pushing a clutch in would make a car shake. It was really strange. I mean, I've seen people that don't know how to drive a stick shift, and the car jerks and jumps when you let the clutch out, but I've never seen anything like that when you push a clutch in. But, you know, like somebody lets the clutch out wrong and the car starts jerking and janking around. Whatever janking around is, I don't know, but it would kind of do that. But I would be at a stoplight with my foot on the brake and the clutch pushed in. The whole car is just, it was such a weird car. I was not a fan of that car. Honestly, I didn't really care for it too much. I was not a fan. Now, it did have a turbo, it did have a turbo and it handled pretty good. It was fun to drive. It wasn't like fast, but it was quick. It had a little teeny motor with a little teeny turbo. And it got up and moved, like, you know, it had a faster 0 to 60 than a lot of cars that don't have a turbo with a bigger engine. Like, it accelerated way faster than my 05 Corolla does, but it was kind of cool. Brian says 2 turbos are better. I don't know, I've heard mixed things about having 2 turbos. What are you talking about, like a small one and a big one? Like the small one for quick acceleration and the big one to get you going at high speeds, or 2 the same size? I'm not sure what the benefit of 2 the same size would be, but I do understand that if you have a small one and a big one, that kind of covers the fast acceleration and the higher top speeds, or whatever you want to call it. Well, honestly, I know very little about cars with more than 1 turbo. Like, very little. I do know people used to get the twin turbo Toyota Supras, and they would take off the twin turbos and convert it into a single turbo. And supposedly for that car, a single seemed better, I guess. Alright, one more race, then we'll go out to the lobby just in case there's somebody else waiting to race me. My guess is there's probably somebody out there waiting to race me, so. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Brian says a 3-liter straight 6 turbo. 3-liter turbo. I'm trying to figure out what has a 3-liter straight 6 on it that you might have. There's a few cars with straight 6s. I don't know. What car are you driving? What do you got? Sounds interesting. Thank you for the swaps, dog father. Oh, you got an M4? Nice. Yeah, M4s. Yeah, the M series BMWs are cool. I like the M series. What year is yours, Brian? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's go do it to it. I win, yes. Ooh, you got a 2022? Nice. So, does 2022 have the big giant grill on the front? I'm not sure if they had changed over to the massive grill on the front yet. Hey, Nevo, what's going on? He says, Danny, do you remember me? My old YouTube was known as Rimbamasso. Did you have another name before that? Because that seems like a name I would remember, but I'm kind of dyslexic, so I'm bad at reading. I don't. Or was it actually known as Rimbamasso, or was it just Rimbamasso? I got a bad memory. But I think I would remember a name like that. Did you have another name? Because that doesn't ring a bell, honestly. I might have just called you Rimbo because I'm not a very good reader, so I'm dyslexic and I suck at reading. Or I might have called you Rambo. Did I call you Rambo in the past? I would not be surprised if I did. Hey, we got Max the Gamer. What's up, Max? Awesome to see you, Max. How's your day going? Michikitsu says, yes, they have a massive grill in the front. I kinda like some of the cars with the bigger grills. Like, I like the Lexus. Like, some of the new Lexus have a big grill. I think some of the Toyotas have a big grill, and then you have the BMW big grill as well. I'm not paying attention to what's going on here. I just lost though, so hold on. I was reading the chat and not paying any attention to anything. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if I can win this one. What's he in? That's a pretty good car. I called you Rimbo. I probably said Rambo. I bet I said Rambo. It just sounded like Rimbo. I don't know. Rimbo. Rambo. Rimbo. I think I do remember you. I'm pretty sure I said, what's up, Rambo? Yeah, you know, I don't pronounce everything properly all the time, so I was probably calling you Rambo. Alright. Skava, what's going on, buddy? Uh-oh. I think we got some problem. No. Alright. I think the game is broken, everybody. Aw, man. Aw, man. Did it switch me? I think it switched me to a different lobby. Maybe. Let's race this guy. That's a really cool spec on that car. I've never seen that before. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, he wants to bet 200,000. Does that car have... I don't know how he would bet 200,000 with that car. That car is not a good live racer. Unless he's got it modded or he found some crazy down tune. I don't remember that having any type of crazy down tune, but I could be wrong. 3, 2, 1, go. It might have a giant redonkulous down tune. Yeah, I guess it does. Look. That guy destroyed me. Alright, so you can down tune the crap out of that thing. I had no idea. Wow. I don't know how he did that, but he beat the ever-living poo-poo doo-doo out of me right there. Alright, I'm not going to race him again. Nebo said, I lost my old account, both YouTube and CSR. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful. You know, if you lose your account, you can normally contact CSR and be like, hey, can you fix this? You know, this happened or that happened. Can you please fix the issue? And sometimes they can restore your old account. Now, if you lose your entire Google account, I'm not 100% sure if they can do that or not. Ah, the email got deleted. Yeah, that's a bummer. Sorry that happened, man. That sucks. That sucks big time. Max says he runs 7s. Yep, he ran something all right. But generally, if somebody bets you $200,000, you can almost guarantee that it's somebody with a ridiculous down tune on their car. Oh, I was supposed to slow down and lose. I'm sorry. What happened there? I messed up. I apologize. Misfire, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you started playing again. I mean, it's probably not a lot of fun to start over, but at the same time, it would be kind of fun to start over. If I had the time, I would actually build a second account. I would definitely build a second account if I had time for it. Max, didn't you say you were maybe making a new account? Somebody was telling me we're making a baby account to like show early stuff. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Max. My memory's awful. But yeah, I mean, look how different the car looks. The cars don't look as good on this track, do they? The lighting is almost too bright on this track. Ah, Brian, so you made... YouTube has not notified me, Max. Normally, if it shows me that you made a new video, I'll go watch it. I mean, I don't always comment, but it hasn't notified me lately. I'll have to go check out your channel and look at it, cause YouTube notifications kind of suck. Now my channel, I try and put out something just about every day, so I think most people realize that if they don't get a notification, I probably put something out. I think about Monday, like sometimes I don't make a video on Monday, right? Monday is kind of like my day off from this channel. But yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool you're making videos on that new account already. Monday, normally I try and make a really short video for my War Robots channel, and I start working on a video for my audio and tech channel on Mondays. It's kind of crazy having 3 channels, but it's fun, but man, it's crazy. Fun, but crazy. Fun, but crazy. Alright, we'll do a couple more swaps here, then we'll go back out to the lobby. There's probably some more people waiting to race me in here. William D says, I don't get notifications either, and I'm subbed. You know what? I'm gonna try. I think I'm subscribed to Max on my audio and tech channel, but I don't know if I have the bell set to all on that channel. One thing I notice about my audio and tech channel is if I subscribe to somebody, I usually get notifications for it when they post something new. Now, not always, but way more often than my War Robots channel or my CSR2 channel. Like on those 2 channels, it hardly ever notifies me when one of my subscribers make a video. Somebody I'm subscribed to makes a new video. And I'm not sure why, but YouTube's a little bit weird. YouTube is super weird. YouTube's all kinds of weird and crazy. If you ask me, at least. I think it's kind of crazy. on. I'm adjusting something really quick. All right. There we go. All right. Back out to the lobby. Hey, Paw Dog. What's going on, my friend? Awesome to see ya. Hey, check it out. It's I Love You, Danny. Hi, I love you, Danny. Cool name. All right. All right, so Nevo was asking about the rookie pass. The crazy thing is, nobody seems to know about it. Max, what do you know about the rookie pass so far? I was trying to ask Nitro about it. He didn't really seem to know much about it. Thing is, they announced there's going to be a rookie pass coming. They never said any more about it than that. And the next thing we know, some people started getting it, but most people don't have it. So I think it's something for new players only. So we're actually trying to figure out exactly what the rookie pass is. But it looks like new players get the rookie pass, and probably after you hit a certain rank, you'll start getting the regular race pass instead. But that's kind of how we think it works right now. I don't know what rank you have to hit, but that is my guess. Nevo, you think it's rank 20? Rank 20s, you can probably get to rank 20 in a couple of days as a new player, so I would think it's probably higher than that, but it might be. Wait, Max? Oh, Max has the rookie pass. Is that on his new account? I'm behind, man. Max says it's for very low rank. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't understand why they didn't make a proper announcement explaining exactly how it works. If they did, I haven't been able to find it. Like, I guess they have like Twitters, they got YouTubes, they got Facebooks. Normally I just go to the website and see what they post on their website because I don't have a billion different social media apps that I follow these people on, but so Max, what does it cost to buy it? Does it cost money to buy the rookie pass or is it free? That'd be cool if it was free. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam. 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 Free and paid. Gotcha. Yeah, Stacks, I wasn't sure whose turn it was to win. That is a cool looking Ferrari right there. I'm not much of a Ferrari guy, but that one, alright, those Daytonas are cool. There's a couple, I like the Enzos, I like the Daytonas. I don't like most Ferraris, like the Ferrari F12, not a fan of that. I do like the F40s and the F50s. It's mainly the older Ferraris that I like, but those Daytonas are super cool in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the few Ferraris I would be like, yeah, give me that thing. I'll drive it all over the place. Of course, I probably couldn't afford the insurance prices, but If it wasn't for the crazy insurance, I'd be like, yeah, give me that thing. I will take it. But if somebody gave me one, I would probably end up having to sell it. What's up, Mark Bass? How you doing today? Paw Dog says, I like the recoil too. Yeah, the recoil's awesome. Metcal says, currently ranked 69 and on the second rookie pass. Huh. So you're at rank 69. I'm actually surprised. I figured around that rank you would probably start getting the rank pass. Maybe you have to hit 100 or... I don't know. That's weird. I just don't know. All right. All right. What's up, Star? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Samuel, hello. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. All right. So, man. Brian says you probably have to buy 20 before they let you get one because supercar companies are weird. Yeah. You're better off going out and buying yourself a Toyota Corolla unless you're like super rich. That's my opinion. What up, Dave Black? Or maybe like a Ford Focus ST. You know, I have always wanted a Focus ST or something like that. Those turbo Focuses are really cool, but I heard they're not very reliable, unfortunately. Like, I knew a couple people that owned those, and they said they were always breaking down. And there was this old guy that used to live in the neighborhood that had the turbo... What was it, a Fiesta? The turbo Fiesta? And he said it was always having problems too, so... I almost bought one until I talked to a couple of people that own one, and I'm like, yep, if it's got reliability issues... Man, I can't talk today. If it's got reliability issues, then I'm like, nope, not interested. I want something that's going to run for forever and never break. Right? If I buy a car, it better run for 347 years without a breakdown. Am I asking too much? Probably. Day Black, how's your day going, man? Alright, so I might be asking a little bit too much, so I apologize for that. Does CSR give out free cars during events? Sometimes. So generally, you're going to get a bunch of free Elite Tuners cars once you get to the Elite Tuners events, and maybe once or twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year, they'll give out some sort of a free car for an event, but most events will cost you money. Three, 2, 1, go. Yeah, the majority of the events will cost you something. But it is nice when they give out a hold on a second. It is really nice when they give out something other than that, you know what I mean? So when we get something really nice, it's super nice. Most of the time, though, the free cars are not that good, but when you get the free GR Supra, that is a really, really nice car that's good at almost everything. Stacks, thank you for the swaps, buddy. Hey, Leslie, how are you doing today? Dogfather says turbo front wheel drive, yuck. I like front wheel drive better than rear wheel. Rear wheel drive is too easy to spin out or lose control, especially in the winter time. If you live somewhere where it snows, you almost don't ever want a you don't really want a rear wheel drive car. Now, personally, if I lived in like Arizona or something where it didn't snow, I'd be all about a rear wheel drive, but I'd much rather have a front wheel or a all-wheel drive car. Dogfather says rear wheel drive in the snow is a blast. Only if you're taking it out for fun, but if you're trying to drive to work or something and you're just trying to get there and the roads are really bad, not so much. My old car, we used to have to take sandbags. I used to own this old Pontiac. It was like a 1980 something Pontiac. What kind of Pontiac was it? I don't know, some big old boat. And we used to put all these like couple 100 pounds of sandbags in the trunk, and it seemed to make so it didn't slide as much. But it was fun to drive in the winter when you wanted to have a good time with it, but when you were just trying to drive somewhere, not so much. Now, I used to have a rear-wheel drive S10 as well, I think. And I don't remember that S10 being very good. I think the S10 was rear-wheel drive. It was terrible in the winter, so I'm pretty sure it was rear-wheel. But I'll tell you what, I love some all-wheel drive cars. Those are the best. They were the best. Yeah, it was an old school S10 pickup truck, one of the base models. Now, I've owned two S10s. My first one was just the cheapest S10 you could get. I think I bought it from a little dealership for like 2,700 bucks, and it only had something like 60,000 miles on it. And I drove that for a long time, and it started having really bad transmission problems. So I got the transmission fixed. Like I had somebody had to replace the clutch, and there was something in there that was actually bent. But they fixed all of that, and then I think it was like about 6 or 8 months later after I fixed the transmission, something else started happening to it. And then I ended up trading it in. I'm trying to remember what was wrong with it, but it was a great truck for a few years. Like I probably had it for like 3 or 4 years, I bet. But the weirdest thing is sometimes the lights would go on and off, on and off, on and off for no reason. It was weird. Brian says, sounds like a bargain. Yeah, it was, man. It was great. I think it only cost me, it was like 500 bucks to rebuild the transmission, which wasn't a big deal, you know. You got a really nice truck for less than $3,000, dump 500 bucks into the transmission, not a big deal. And I think when I traded in, they gave me about the same price as I bought it for, which was pretty cool. Amco, what's going on? I don't remember what I traded it in for. Some sort of used car. I don't remember what it was. What did I get? I don't know. But I do remember this. The dealership, when I traded the truck in, They said, hey, would you like us to transfer your license plates over? It'd only be like 35 bucks. I was like, yeah, cool. Go ahead and transfer the plates. I'm like, that saves me from going down to the driver's bureau and stuff. And about 2 weeks later, I got pulled over by the police. And the police says, hey, do you realize that this license plate's registered on another car? I said, what? I said, it can't be. I said, I just bought this car and they transferred the plates over. And he's like, did the dealership do it? And I said, yeah, the dealership transferred the plates. He's like, you know, they screw people over constantly. They don't actually transfer the plates legally. They're just charging you to take the plates off of the old vehicle and put them on the new one. That's messed up right there. That is messed up. Nevo says, what car do you have currently? I got a Toyota Corolla. I got a 2005 Corolla S. It's actually the most reliable car I have ever owned in my life. But no, I was pretty upset. But the cop was cool. He was like, yeah, he's like, the dealerships do this to people all the time. He's like, I'm not going to write you a ticket. Just go down to the thing today or tomorrow and get your plates transferred back. So I was like, okay. But that was really upsetting. I mean, they charge you money to do something. I mean, you know, the term transferring your plates means if you go down to the license bureau, transferring your plates means you register it on the other car. So I thought that's what they were doing. KYR at Kyrie Yorkie. Hello. I'm probably saying your name wrong, but he says, make a funny video. I'm currently live streaming, my friend. I can't make a video. Well, I guess I could, but I don't know if I can make a video and live stream at the same time. I think you can actually record and live stream at the same time, but I bet that's really hard on your computer. Cobra says the license plate transfer sounds hella sus. Yeah, it was. I can't believe dealerships do that. I mean, they should just say, hey, we're gonna, you know, it would have taken me 2 seconds to get a screwdriver and change license plates. I mean, that's messed up. I was really upset with them. They were a bunch of jerks. Samuel says, funny live. I don't know why, but I really don't like that train that goes by. When you cross the finish line, that train goes by. That bothers me for some reason. I hate it. It shouldn't bother me, but I don't like that train. Never have. Nevo is... So I think Nevo might be looking for a crew. Hey Chris, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see ya. To all you guys who are channel members, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate the support. I'll tell you what, when I started this channel, I had like a 12-year-old broken down laptop that wasn't working good. I had like a headset microphone, a piece of junk for my whole setup was terrible. So over the last several years, you know, I mean, I haven't really bought much for myself. Like over the last several years, I haven't really bought anything for myself just because I wanted it. But I've been able to, you know, just keep buying things here and there and slowly improve the equipment to make better YouTube videos, which has been awesome. So I appreciate all you guys watching my videos and, you know, all the channel members and everybody. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. But if I watch some of my older videos, I'm like cringe. I'm like, ooh, that was terrible. It looked bad. It sounded bad. It was all bad. So it's amazing like how far this channel's came in the last, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Brian says, you're golden, Danny. But, you know, I'm glad my little audio channel finally got monetized too. Right now, like any money that the audio channel makes, like let's just say that makes $200 or $300 in a month, I'm gonna buy like more equipment to review for that channel, and hopefully someday that channel will get big. So right now I got the CSR channel and I got the Warrobots channel, and then finally my little audio channel got monetized, which is awesome. But until that channel gets bigger, for now, you know, I'm just gonna put the $200 a month or whatever it makes back into that channel. But yeah, I don't really buy much for myself, but I love audio equipment, so that does allow me to get a little bit of new audio equipment here and there. I do have a lot of companies that send me free stuff also, which is cool. Like, that's one thing neat about being a reviewer on YouTube. Companies, like if your videos are good and the companies like it, you'll start getting emails like, hey, we're so-and-so, would you like to review our product? And if you're like, yeah, man, they just send it to you and you get to review it. It's kind of neat. Like right now, I bet I got at least 30 or 40 microphones right now. So some of them I bought back when I used to play in bands. Some of them I bought for my YouTube channel. And a whole bunch of them were sent to me for companies that wanted reviews. But I'm going to have to start selling some of this stuff on eBay or something pretty soon because, man, I'm running out of room for stuff. But the reason I try and keep as many of the nice microphones as I can, because when you do a review video, you can do microphone comparisons, and that helps people decide how that sounds compared to other mics. It helps people decide if they're going to want that one or maybe look at something else, you know? But I have a lot of fun with the audio review channel. I try and put out like 1 or 2 videos a week on that when I can. And usually I try and put out something like 5 days a week. 5 to 6 days a week on this channel and 5 to 6 days a week on my Warrobots channel. So both of those channels, I bet I post about, man, I probably post like 16 videos a week between the 3 channels. That's crazy. That's a lot of videos to make in a week. The good news is it's enjoyable and it's fun, so. That does include the live streams. Or does it? No. Well, yeah, that does. I think that includes the live streams. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought here. Alright. Oh no. What's happening? We might have a problem. Hold on a second, Dallas. Error. Video unavailable. What video? There was no video. Darn you, CSR Racing. Samuel says a 1,000 horsepower Mini Cooper. Now that would be awesome. Do I play Roblox? No, never played Roblox. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I mean, I've seen it, but I've seen some kids play it. Like, I've seen a couple of YouTube videos of Roblox, but I've never actually played it myself. But one of my friend's kids used to post Roblox on YouTube and stuff like that, so I did watch some videos, but so between this channel and the Warrobots channel, like, I don't really have a lot of time to play other games, so I just kind of focus on this and Warrobots for the most part. Hey, we got Joey. What's up, my man? Do I have a video on Showdown Racing? Yes, I probably have several videos on Showdown Racing, but is there a certain part about Showdown you're wondering about? I mean, there's a lot of different aspects to this game when it comes to racing. Bam. And showdown, well, the matchmaking is not exactly what I would call fair matchmaking. Joey says he's watching the Italian GP. Nice. Nice, nice. I kind of wish they could find a better way to do the matchmaking on the showdowns. Like, showdown matchmaking is kind of crazy. It's super crazy, actually. Hey, Click Fast, what's up, buddy? Ah, the XJ220. Melon or Max, is that still a good live racing car? I know at one point it was. I remember they changed the Legends car several times. I don't know if it's still good, but it was a really good live racer at one point. So hopefully Melon or Max will know if they're still here. I got fed up with the Legends cars after they changed them several times. I remember at least like 3 or 4 times they started changing Legends cars, and I got annoyed with it, and I stopped dealing with the Legends cars because I'm like, why do they keep messing with this? It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Max says it's still good, but it's not exceptional. But I remember at least 3 times, possibly 4 times, they redid the Legends cars. And I don't really understand why they gotta mess with things. Like, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, you know? Melon says still good. If it ain't broken, leave it alone. I'll make a country song about it. Joey says, who else is watching F1 right now? Not me. I'm watching myself play CSR Racing right now. Did you realize when you play video games, you're actually watching yourself play video games? Is that deep or what? I'm not sure if you guys realize that or not, but that's what you're doing. So Dave Black, I remember having to learn how to retune and change the shift patterns on the Legends cars a few times. Like I don't know if they buffed them or nerfed them, but I remember they changed them a few times. I don't know if it was all of the Legends cars or just some of them, but like I remember having to learn how to redrive the 250 GTO and the Corvette, and I think the Lamborghini got changed. But I remember at least several of the Legends cars, they revamped them or they changed the tunes and shift patterns. And I think the times as well, so. Now this was way back in the day right after Legends came out. Now, I think it was all the Legends cars, but it could have just been some of them. I'm not sure. But I was never really a big fan of having to restore the car. Like, I didn't like Legends. I never liked it. A lot of people love Legends, and me, I was like, no, thank you. I hate this. There's some rumors that they're going to be adding more Legends cars to the game, and I really hope they don't. I hope they don't, because I never want to have to restore another car again. I hated it. Brian says Danny Socrates. What's that mean? Joey says something about a shower. What about a shower? Don't tell me you're playing games and watching racing when you're in the shower. William D says, Dave, they have nerfed Legends 2 times at least. I remember it being like at least 3, maybe 4. I could be wrong, but I remember at least 3 times. Sky says, something is the fastest. I'm doing really bad at paying attention to the racing today, guys. I'm sorry. Winfu says, I want more Elite Tuners cars. Yeah, me too. I like the Elite Tuners cars. I mean, it sucks that it takes a really long time to level them up, but the way you earn the tokens is stuff I'm already doing anyway, so I don't have to do anything extra to earn the tokens. Now, when it came to restoring the Legends cars, I had to go run extra races that I didn't want to run just to be able to restore the cars. I guess that's the main thing I didn't like about it. Like, I don't know if it was like every day or every other day, they had that little 15 race thing up there. And you had to just sit there and race. And then 15 years later, you finally had all the Legends cars restored. But yeah, the more Elite Tuners cars, the better, in my opinion. Sky says Max likes to beat people in his pink car. Nothing wrong with a pink car. I mean, if I had a really cool car and it was pink, I probably wouldn't love it, but I'd be like, well, I'll drive it. Yeah, what car are you trying to race against, KJ's? Stadler? Statadler? Oh my gosh. I'm dyslexic. Being dyslexic is a pain. 3, 2, 1, go. But you know, it is what it is. It could be much worse. Dave Black found me? Alright, cool. Hopefully when I come back out to the lobby, you'll be able to grab me. For like one race until it disconnects. That's the problem with racing Dave, is the game does not like to let the two of us race. It's always like, nope. Nope. CSR2 is just like, no, you two shall not race. And I'm about, why not? Dad says the Mustang. So if we're talking tier 4, I think there's plenty of different Mustangs. Which Mustang exactly? Do you have the Mustang Dark Horse? The Dork House? William D says that's for, yeah, but that's a tier 3 car though. I think he's talking tier 4, right? So the tier 3 Mustang's great for Tempest 1 and Tempest 2. But he was talking about KJ, so I think he's doing Tempest tier 4. Tier 1. Alright, so for tier 1, right, if you're on Tempest tier 1, my advice is oh, you're running the Mustang Bosch 302. Yeah, that's a great little car. There's one problem with the Bosch 302. There's one issue with the Boss, right? You have to get elite tokens and put elite tokens into it to make that car fast as possible. So I would suggest buying the Golf GTI. Even the one that you buy from the dealership without any stars, if you max it out, which is pretty easy to do, that'll beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2. Then when you get to Tempest 3, they're going to give you a stupid Miata that really sucks and force you to use that for Tempest 3 tier 1. Now, the little Boss Mustang is a really good car, but it does take more to max that out. Now, if you don't mind spending a little extra time to get those elite tokens and put it into the Boss Mustang, that's a great little car. But as a new player, I'm guessing it's probably not super easy to get those tokens. But I always say get the Volkswagen GTI first because you don't need any extra tokens. You can just go buy it with cash. You can keep buying them and stripping them, buying them and stripping them, buying them and stripping them. And every time it's going to drop parts that you can put into the car. So it's not super hard to max out. I mean, as a new player, like when you're brand new, game cash comes very slowly. So it's not like you're going to have an abundance of game cash. But once you get going, next thing you know, you're going to be like, oh man, buying tier 1 cars is dirt cheap. I can buy like 500 of them in a day. But as a new player, you know, the game goes very slowly for the first probably month or two, I would say. At least for me, it did. Alright, so Nevo, he's got a pretty new account and he's looking for a crew. So does anybody have a crew that new players can join? So Nevo is looking for an active crew, guys. He's just restarting, so he was a player who lost his account and he's restarting the game, so if you got a spot for him, let him know. Joey says, Easy Racers. Is that your crew? Samuel says 100%. Then he's got some hands going like this. I don't know what that is. Are those hands clapping? Sometimes I'm not sure what those little emojis are supposed to be. I don't understand the emojis. William D says the minimum is 500k for his crew. And WEC requirements. So, can you make 500,000 respect points per season? Old Man's Road Shop. Yeah, I'm really not doing well today at paying attention to whose turn it is to win and lose. I think I've slowed down a lot and probably cheated myself out of a lot of races, but that's okay. That's okay. Nevo says my respect points isn't even 50k. Well, if you're not part of a crew, I guess you don't know how many crew points you're going to be able to earn, because there's a difference between personal respect points and crew respect points. How many personal respect points I own or earn? I don't know. I don't ever look at it or pay attention to it, so I'm not sure. The personal season is something I've never gave a darn about in this game. I was like, psh, whatever. I'm just gonna look at the crew stuff. My personal seasons, no thank you. I could care less. That ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. Odom, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Alright, let's see who grabs me this time. Oh, Max got me. We found Max the Gamer on his second account with that BMW. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that BMW got me. That BMW is super good. I noticed he slowed down a couple of times. So yeah, that BMW, that's a good old car right there. Samuel says, to be honest, I don't know what emojis are. Alright. I just posted some emojis, Samuel. They're supposed to be emotional stickers. I don't know why they're called an emoji. I really don't. Emo stands for emotional. See, that one's got a mean emotion. That one's got some sort of... I don't even know what the emotion is there. This one is... a fish with giant eyes. I mean, that doesn't really have an emotion, but... it's just a fish with big eyes. They should have just called those stickers, in my opinion. They should either be called stickers or thingy dingies, but not emojis, because they don't all really show emotion. I think they should have named them thingy dingies. That would have been better, honestly. Thingy dingies would have been the best name possible for those. Metcalf says emoji is a blend of two Japanese words, picture, and letter. Huh. Interesting. It's a coincidence that emoji sounds like derived from the emoji, the word emotion. So emoji is... picture and letters, so, huh. Metcalf, thanks for the explanation, buddy. That's interesting info. That's very interesting. Samuel says the blue one is scared. Are you sure? Yeah, it looks like weird to me. It's like, yeah. Alright, I don't know if Max is going to... Oh, guess not. Let me get some more gas. Let's fill this bad boy up, then out to the lobby we go. Max is watching gas ads. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that on my live streams, but I can't. Star 23 gold. Alright, Star 23, let's race. That car has the potential to destroy me if he's got it set up correctly. I need to see if I've ever leveled up that BMW that Max was just driving. That's such a good car. Like, I should level that up if I haven't. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, Max, thank you for the swaps. All right. Three, two, one, go. I don't know why, but I love the helicopter that flies around on these tracks. It's the best. The helicopter is super cool. Max is the TMW. The Tier 4 BMW CSL. M4. Oh god, I can't read. The Tier 4 BMW M4 CSL. There we go. Yeah, that thing is a beast. Max says, not telling. It's easy when your car is good. See, that's the thing. Some cars will seriously beat just about everybody and everything if you set it up correctly. Now, for example, the car I'm driving, it will beat most cars, but there's still a lot of cars that can stomp this one. Now, I might be able to spend more time tuning this and change that, but... For example, I know Melon says he'll sometimes spend 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 hours just tuning one car for live racing. So, if you put enough time, if you get the right car, I should say, and put enough time into it, you can make crazy things happen. Not all cars can do that, though. I tend to make my live racing setups good but fair. I don't set up my cars to destroy people. I do have 1 or 2 cars set up that will just destroy you, but most of them I have set up so if somebody else knows how to tune, they can still win, because in my opinion, it's more fun when there's at least a little bit of a challenge to it, right? If I go in there with a car that beats everybody and I'm just going to blow everybody away, there's no fun or challenge to that, knowing nobody's going to beat me. So I like cars like this that will win 70 or 80% of the live races. To me, that's more fun than a car that stomps on everybody. Now, I guess if I were like behind on points one season and I really just needed to get in there and beat the crap out of people to earn some points, then I would grab one of those crazy cars and then I would just go in there and win. But most of the time, I'm live racing to gain points and just for fun. So I like a good car, but I don't like to grab the cars that stomp everybody all the time. Nick says, can you give a Stage 5 Toyota Supra live racing tune? I actually have a video on that car where I go over all the tunes and stuff for it, and even show you how to set it up for live racing. So if you go to YouTube and search for Danny Lightning Toyota Supra GR, you should see a couple of videos on how to drive that car that I've made in the past. I think one video just shows you live racing setups, one shows you all kinds of stuff, but I do have videos on that. So you should go watch those because they'll show you all the good stuff, and it'll even tell you like what I like and dislike about certain cars and things. So you'll get better info out of that video than me just showing you a tune really quick or something on the live stream. But I'll tell you what, the Toyota Supra is awesome. The Supra is a really good car. Now for live racing, I set mine up on all stage 4 parts, and it's really awesome on all stage 4 parts. And then of course, if I wanted to, if I needed to be faster for something, then I just max it back out. But for live racing, I do it on stage 4. It's just a really nice car. Brian says you'll find your loads on YouTube. That's for sure. William D says, Dog Father, you gotta stop beating up on everyone. He must be in there with the crazy live racer. Three, two, one, go. He's got the crazy live racing setup for sure. I am hungry. I just realized I'm out of tater tots. What am I going to eat today? It's kind of funny, but usually about like halfway or 3/4 through the stream, I start to get hungry and start talking about food. I probably do this on almost every stream. So I'm either going to cook up some gluten-free pasta or a big thing of rice. Due to the fact that I have celiac disease, I can't eat anything made out of wheat products, so I gotta buy a bunch of gluten-free stuff. Bam, we got him. Cody says, how do you get so much money? Well, I was trying to think of something funny to say. I had a really good thing to say, but like kind of as a joke, but I was like, YouTube might get mad if I say that, so I won't say it, but JP says Arby's curly fries. Alright, so game money. I assume you're talking about how do I have so much money in the game. So this is, as a new player, you're probably not going to get this as a new player, because as a new player, you're going to need to spend a lot of money buying your cars, right? You got to upgrade your cars. You got to do Tempest. You got to do Legends. You got to do Elite Tuners. You got a whole mess of stuff you have to do as a new player. And for the first probably year you're playing, you're probably not going to be able to save very much money. But after you get through a lot of that stuff and you don't necessarily keep having to upgrade cars all the time, what I do is I try to only upgrade one car, sometimes two every season, and that's it. And then anything else I save. So that's probably about 3 years worth of saving my game cash and being as stingy as possible with my game cash. So it took me roughly 3 years to save that up. It's not easy to save money in this game. But, you know, if you're really stingy and you don't upgrade too many cars, you can do it. Now, I had a lot saved up, and then Elite Tuners came out. I went from having about this much down to about 30 million. So Elite Tuners, man, that was what, 2, 4, 6, 8? That was like 8 or 10 cars you had to upgrade for Elite Tuners. And that took all of my game cash, almost all of it. And then it's taken me about 3 years to save this much back up after I spent all those, all the game cash on the Elite Tuners cars, so. It's a pain in the buttocks. It's a pain in the buttocks. That's all I'm gonna say. Giant pain in the buttocks. But I think the fastest way to make money, I know this is not fun, but after you do your daily live racing and your daily races, take a good tier 5 car, go race the tier 5 regulation races on the pro version, and just do that over and over and over and over again, and you're gonna hate yourself, but you'll earn about 1 million game cash in an hour doing that. It's really annoying, it's really tedious, it's not a lot of fun, but it's a lot of resources. That's probably one of the best ways for new players to earn a bunch of game cash is these stupid regulation races. But once I got a good tier 5 car that was able to complete that, I seriously would spend about an hour every day and earn about 1 million game cash a day. Hey, what's up, Bucky? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Brian says I keep losing. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I am not paying any attention. I'm sorry. But hey, man, you got some free wins, right? I'm so busy talking today. I don't know what's going on the racetrack. Wenpu says live race with a tier 5 car can gain more money. Yeah, but you know, you're not going to win every single live race, but if you have a good tier 5 car, you're guaranteed to win the whatever the other thing is. I already forgot. The regulation race every race, so that's the thing. It's a lot faster to run a bunch of regulation races than to live race as well. So you got to think about when you go to live race, people refuse, people disconnect. You sit there in a lobby waiting for somebody to become ready so you can challenge them. You can earn money faster doing the regulation races if you have the tier 5 regulation pro open. It's not as fun, but it is the fastest way to earn the game cash. Wenfu says, why not bet a good amount of money on live races? So that's something you can do, but what if you bet 200,000 3 races in a row and you lose all 3 times? You just lost, you know, over 500,000 game cash right there. So that's always a risk. If If it wasn't for the people who down-tune, it wouldn't be so bad. But there's so many people who would down-tune their cars. And, well, those down-tuners will come in there, bet you, and just destroy you and take your money. And that happens a lot. Bucky says, I love this Chevy. Yeah, you know, this is one of my favorite cars in the game. I think I had to buy this car, and the second I saw that car, I said, I don't care what I have to do to get that car. I'm going to get that car. So I spent 20 bucks on it, I think. It was worth it. It's a beautiful car. I like it. I don't know why, but it's probably my favorite car in this game right now. Odom says, Danny, I like that they switched the drag racing tracks now instead of the same one over and over. I do too. It's actually really cool. Odom, how you been doing, man? I hope everything's been going good. Yeah, that's another thing. If you bet a big amount of money, a lot of people will refuse to race you as well, because a lot of people do know that they're going to get scammed out of races by certain people, so. You know, betting's great and all, but it's also a pain in the butt. Barry says, I have a list of those who would bet me 200K, so I don't have to race them ever again. Yeah, you know, if you race somebody and they destroy you and they bet... Aw, come on! Guys, the game crashed. Which one of you broke my game? I don't know which one of you broke my game, but one of you broke it. I gotta blame somebody. Whoever broke my game, that wasn't very nice. It happens though, right? It happens. William D says it was Brian. Nice. Synchronizing profile. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. We gotta wait for this thing to do whatever it's doing. Come on, game. Hey, Ellen. How's it going? Nice to see ya. R98. Yeah, thanks for the races, buddy. Even though we had a game crash there. See that? It's got a subwoofer up in there. What do you think? Is that a 12-inch sub? 12-inch subwoofer? Maybe a 10? It looks more like a 10. It's kind of small. I bet that's a 10-inch subwoofer. JP says a 15. It looks too small to be a 15. This is a really cool car, though. Look at this thing. I'm not sure why I like this car so much, but I think it's the nicest looking car they've ever had in this game. Maybe not like the overall coolest, but just the nicest, the most pleasant to look at. There's just something about it. What's up, official? How you doing today? Official, there are some crews that hack, but usually after they do that enough seasons in a row, the game will ban those, ban the whole crew, so. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed how many times an entire crew gets banned because they're pretty much, ooh, 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 it's up on the map. It's on the map, guys. So I don't have the Akula. Should I go... Should I go spend my keys and try and get one, or should I go back into live racing? What do you guys think? We only got about 15 minutes left on the stream, so... I can either go do a gold crate opening, or we can go live race a little more. I'm telling you though, I can't wait to get this thing. Oh, it was on the map yesterday? I didn't see it. Joey says live race. Winpoo says Max said it's a tough event. I can imagine. William D says make a video for Keeples. Yeah, I could do that. Today's Sunday, right? I might be able to squeeze one of those in later today. So we got 1 day and 19 hours until this starts. I want that car so bad. That's such a cool car. Alright, we'll go back to the live racing. I gotta make sure I'm still in the right car. Max said it should not be easy. I doubt it, but you know what? I'm doing it. I'm getting that GTR. That's the coolest. Like in real life, I think GTRs are amazing, and that one looks awesome, and it actually seems like it's got a really good live racing setup. Most of the GTRs in this game are really not that good. Alright, there's Jimmy77. That DBX is actually a nice live racing car. But yeah, I don't normally spend my gold keys. I save them for when it's really important, because you don't get a lot of gold keys. Ooh, he beat me! You don't get a lot of gold keys in this game. Like, it's, gold keys are kind of rare, honestly. Alright, Jimmy, good race, man. Jimmy cracked corn, and he didn't care. I don't know. He beat me up. I say some dumb stuff sometimes. That guy destroyed me, and I didn't appreciate it. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes, I win. Brian says, I agree. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure my R8 is probably mostly leveled up, but I got so many bronze keys, like I don't mind spending keys. So if I need to, I can pull the Aquila with keys, and then I can spend bronze keys on it to level it up if I need to. Yeah, I want that GTR really bad. Really bad. That thing just looks so awesome. Wait. Brian, you're going to play virtual reality golf? That sounds pretty cool. Have fun, my man. I think that would be awesome to play a virtual reality golf. I don't know why. I've never actually played golf in real life. I used to go to the driving range all the time, but I've played golf video games a lot, and for some weird reason, I like golf video games. Never had any interest to go play a real round of golf, but I used to love going to the driving range. It was just fun trying to hit the balls. Now this is pretty crazy, but back in the day, me and my buddy Joe would always go down to the driving range and hit the balls, right? And I mean, we were probably hitting those balls, I don't know, maybe 200 yards or something with the clubs they had down there. But there was this little golf shop right down the street from my house. Like seriously, like maybe a quarter mile from my house, or I should say my apartment. So we went down to the golf shop one day, and they used to actually custom make golf clubs. They actually had this really crazy driver that somebody custom made and never came and picked it up. And the price tag said like $375, but it said on sale for like 99 bucks. Because the guy never came to get it, so they put it on sale for 99 bucks just in hope that somebody would buy it, which tells you that almost $400 they were charging for that club must have been like really overpriced, because they're selling it for like 99 bucks or whatever it was, right? So I dumped 50 bucks on it. My buddy Joe dumped 50 bucks on it. We went down to the driving range, and there were seriously pine trees. It was a 400-yard driving range with pine trees, and we were cranking the balls over the pine trees with that golf club. I think it was some sort of a cheater club. It had like a graphite shaft, and I guess it had like a crazy sweet spot on it. And I guess it was made to flex in a way that would hit the balls further. So I'm not sure if that's a club you could legally play in a golf game, because it was hitting balls 500-600 yards. No kidding. Like it was ridiculous. So I think it was some sort of illegal cheater club, honestly. We didn't know that when we bought it, but it was crazy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that was a 400-yard golf course, and we were knocking them off of the course, like out of the course. Now, what was behind it, I don't know, but I mean, I've never been able to do that with any other golf club in my life, so they sold me some sort of like futuristic cheater club. It was pretty fun, though. People at the golf course would be like, oh my god. Like at the driving range, they would be like, what in the heck? They couldn't believe it. So they probably thought we were these awesome golfers, but just turned out we had a weird club that was probably like forged from Zeus himself. I don't know. But yeah, I used to love going to the driving range. And after like eventually, you know, I kind of stopped talking to my buddy Joe. For no reason, you know, just kind of one day we kind of saw each other less and less, and then didn't really see each other at all after a while. And I think he had the club. So after that, having to use like a regular club again, driving range was no longer fun. What's up, Penguin? How you doing today, buddy? Awesome to see ya. So we've only got a couple minutes left on the stream, everybody. Alright, Samuel is going to go take a nap. Sorry that I bored you to death, Samuel. I'm sorry that my live stream was so boring, Samuel. Jeez. I'm sorry that I'm so boring that you're falling asleep over there. But I hope you have a good nap, my friend. Hey Solo, how's it going? Nice to see ya. William D says, you think the Aquila is decent. From what I remember, it sucks. The Aquila sucks from what I remember. I'm actually not sure, but I don't think it's any good. Unfortunately. It looks cool. Michikitsu, thanks buddy. I appreciate the kind words. Max says it sucks. I'm glad my memory served me correctly on that one. It's not fun having to spend all your resources and keys on a piece of crap, but if that piece of crap is able to get you something awesome, then maybe it's worth it. That's how I look at it. Hey, Mojo Moto Man. I don't know why, but I always like saying Mojo Moto Man. That's just a fun name to say. Mojo Moto Man. That's just fun to say. Anyways, thanks for stopping by my crazy live stream. Dan says you make a living by playing this game. Well, this by itself, no. Like, I actually have a couple, oh my god, I can't talk. I actually have 3 YouTube channels, and I make a living between the 3 YouTube channels. And it's not as good of a living as I would like, but I have an autoimmune disease where my muscles get attacked by my immune system and my nerves, so I can't do a lot. So luckily, you know, like right now, I can't sit in my chair very long, so right now, you guys don't know it, but some of you guys don't know it, but I'm actually laying down because I can't sit in my chair for a couple hours to live stream, so I lay down when I stream for a while. But you know, I can't stand up too long, I can't sit in a chair too long, everything just spasms up and all heck breaks loose, so... Luckily, I got a couple of YouTube channels that are currently making money, but... For the amount of time that I put in though, it's only like $2 or $3 per hour. I mean, I probably spend 12 to 15 hours a day on YouTube, making YouTube videos between the 3 channels. It is a lot of work. And it doesn't pay as much as we would like, but, you know, it's something. Alright, Joey, have a great day, buddy. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by, but our stream is just about over, so... We'll hang out for a few minutes and chat for a couple minutes before we go. William D says, it's been fun. Yeah, man. I appreciate all you guys coming out. Joey says, homie. Alright, man. Have fun, Joey. Catch you later. Ah, you're KB4 3VA. Nice, nice. So we got the race. Cool, cool. It's always fun, you know. I still wish they would allow us to make a code and go into a racetrack and, you know, give our friends a code to get into the game we're in. That would be super fun. Solo says, I'm struggling to get stage 6 upgrades for my tier 5 959 SC without using my actual money. Alright, Solo, I've got a couple of cars that I've had for the last 7 years that are still missing stage 6 upgrades. Now the question is, do you have a lot of bronze keys saved up? If you do, you can go open crates and get bronze keys. That is, if you're willing to spend your bronze keys on upgrades for that car, but I'm going to say this, like when you're upgrading cars, make sure the car is worth upgrading or make sure you really need to upgrade that car. Don't upgrade anything just to upgrade it. The 959, I'm trying to remember if that's a good car. I'm not sure what you're trying to do with it, but there's a couple of Porsches that are really cool. I kind of remember liking the 959, but I don't remember offhand. I do have it over here with my favorite cars, and I don't remember why. But, you know, if you've got a Golden Star car like this, if you go into Rare Imports, whatever car you're currently in, if you click on the Parts tab, it'll give you crates for that particular car that you're currently in, and then you can get parts for it with your bronze keys. So that's something you can do. There was something I liked about this car, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember it being like the world's greatest car, but I remember it being a Porsche that was kind of good at a few things. So, oh, you got a purple star car. Unfortunately, that's, yeah. if you have the Golden Star version as well, you can come in here and open crates and then use them for the Purple Star one. But if you've only got the Golden Star one, unfortunately, yeah, you're not going to get anything without spending real money on that. So that's the one problem with Purple Star cars, is they're going to cost you a lot, right? If you don't have a Golden Star version to open the parts with keys, you're pretty much going to have to spend real money on those, unfortunately. But generally, I would prefer to have a Golden Star car over a Purple Star car. William D says they use different stage 6s. Really? Oh, you said the tier 5 one. I'm sorry. Yeah, the tier 5 and the tier 4 ones are different. But yeah, that's one thing that's crazy, is you can check to see if cars share parts. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't, but if you go into your inventory, I don't think it's a tier 5 car is going to share parts with a tier 4 car. But if you don't know how to check, you can always go over here, click on stage 6 parts. Then you can go down to like Porsche. I think a lot of people don't know that you can do this, but this is how you check to see if your Purple Star and your Golden Star cars share parts. So, I mean, look at this car. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cars all share these parts here. Man, there's a lot of Porsches in the game. So we got the Boxsters, 911s, bunch of 911s. That's a lot of freaking Porsches, man. Look at all that. That's a lot of Porsches. Wow, there's more Porsches in the game than I realized when you look at it this way. But yeah, see, there's 2 of them, so they do not share parts. But that's how you can check, right? I just figured I would share this just in case anybody didn't know that this was a thing that you could do. But yeah, the tier 5 and the tier 4 cars are unfortunately different. William D says it's a trap, it's a money pit. I agree. You know, there was a while back where there was a mistake on the game. And to make up for the mistake, what they did is they gave us all the Purple Star car from a milestone prize instead of the Golden Star one. And honestly, that was a bad thing. There's so many times where that car has been used, the Golden Star version has been used for an event, but they wouldn't allow the Purple Star in. It's like, man, they screwed me over by giving you the purple one. So that actually hurt us more than helped us on that case. It sucked, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes that's how it goes, I suppose, but what can you do, I guess? Not everything in life works out the way we would like. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This is an awesome game, but you do have to have a lot of patience for it. Like, this game does require a lot of patience. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up the video for the day. I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who donates every once in a while. Thank you to the channel members. That kind of stuff really helps this channel, you know, improve and keep going and all that good stuff. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for hanging out with my live streams. I really appreciate the support. All of that stuff helps too. And to all the moderators, thank you for being here. And yeah, I mean, thank you guys. I mean, thank you for watching my videos and all that good stuff. But I gotta get going, so thank you, and we will catch you next time. Lightning out. Have a great day. I'll be back on Friday and next Sunday for some more live streams, so hope to see you guys there. Catch you later, everybody. You guys are awesome.